Now this video is gonna be mostly about point guards and shooting guards, maybe small forwards if you got a pretty fast one. But before we start the video, I want to give a shout out to an Xbox player. The quality might be bad, but that's because I'm not able to edit it because I'm live streaming. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video. So let's start at NBA animations. I put my shot at Steph Curry. I think it's the fastest shot in the game. It's really useful once you get the motion of the shot. But if you don't like the shot, use release 125. That's a pretty nice shot. I like it. I used to use it, but I finally got the handle of the Steph Curry shot, so I started using that shot. Okay, now the release timing. If you're about like 6 feet to like maybe 6'4", 6'5", use a quick release. If you're like a small forward to center, I'd say use normal, but use quick. It's a fast shot, but never ever use slow, like ever. Okay, so now your free throw. I put Steph Curry just because I like the way he shoots, and that doesn't really matter whichever one you put, but that's who I put. Dunks doesn't really matter. Now for the layup, I put Steph Curry so that I could lay up over my defenders who are pretty tall. I think it's really useful because I could like lay up from the free throw line. So yeah, and if you're like if you're smaller, about 6 feet, let's keep going. Pre-game, that doesn't really matter. Jump ritual doesn't matter, and we're back to jump shot. Okay, so now let's go to signature styles. My contested shot, put it at Steph Curry. Fast release, but that's if I would have put another one if there was like more options, but that's what I put for it. Your dribble pull up, I put Steph Curry. Once you get to the pull up, the ball is out of your hand, so once your defender jumps, he would basically be blocking nothing. I like the Steph Curry pull up, is really fast. For the spin jumper, I put normal. I used to use Steph Curry, but I noticed that normal was way faster than it. Let me show you the Steph Curry one. Now if you're about my size, I'd say to use a normal. I think it's pretty useful. Now your hop jumper, put it at Steph Curry. If you don't like the way Steph Curry is, I'd say to either, I think it was T. Burke. Yeah, put it at that then, if you don't like the Steph Curry one. Okay, now the post fade, put it at Michael Jordan. Like, even if you're a big man or a small man, put it at Michael Jordan. That will loosen your defender at all times. Your defender will not ever be able to block it. Your defender would just like, he would jump, but he wouldn't be able, trust me. Okay, so now post hook. I kept it simple. I put it at hook 1. I didn't want to waste my time looking at any other hooks. It looked pretty good to me. But if you're a big man, put it at Shaquille O'Neal. It's like more of a tough hook. Okay, now your post hop shot. I barely even use that hop shot. I use a Steph Curry shot, like what I showed you earlier. I don't even use that. I don't think it's useful. Your post shimmy shot, keep that at 1. It's fast. Your post protect shot, I don't use that either, so I just left it at protect jump shot 1. Your dribble poster. Now, if you want to collect ankles on this game, use low. But if you're more of like a small forward, use default. Cause I guess that if you have like the speed for it, I guess it'll be nice. But if you're like a point guard or a shooting guard and you're like you have the size for it, use that. That will take away like ankles. For your ISO crossover, put crossover number 6. It's the fastest ISO crossover in the game. I used to use number 3, but I noticed it was just the look that made it look nice. But the crossover will actually like take ankles. Now, ISO behind the back. If you're a guard, always put it on 14. It's the fastest in the game. It's a necessity. Trust me, you need this behind the back. It's the fastest one in the game. Now your ISO spin. I put mine as number 2. I used to use number 4 because I thought it was faster, but I noticed that number 2 was pretty fast in the game, so I used that. Now your ISO hesitation. Keep this hesitation on 3. Trust me, because of that step back he just did. That step back will kill ankles. Trust me. Keep that ISO hesitation on 3. Now your signature size up. you need signature size of 102. Trust me, this will collect and go right into the side out. I think it's pretty useful. Now, your ISO size of cross, keep it on Steph Curry at all times. Whenever I use this ISO size of cross, I only use half of it because it's really fast at the half. And I've taken a bit of ankles, but it's pretty useful. I mean, there's not another one like this. Now, your ISO escape. I use this one because of the step back at the end. I think it's pretty useful to get your defender away from you. But if you want to if you're in a situation where you're in the post and you have nothing nowhere to go and you're locked up, I think Kobe Bryant would be a good situation for you, especially if you're an outside jumper. I used to use this, but I went to the Kyrie Irving because I thought it was way better. Now, your mannerism, that doesn't really matter. I put mine as chew gum. This doesn't really matter. And that's it. Now, I am going to show you guys how to use that ISO hesitation step back. Now, when you're running, flick the R3 button back. Just flick it back. And then you go do a step back. Now, if you guys don't know how to use the crossovers, what you do is you hold on to the R2, the run button, and then you flick the ball. You flick the stick to the hand that the ball is in to do the Crawford. So, like that. Now, to do the Steph Curry, you do the same thing, but you flick it to the hand that doesn't have the ball. So, like this. And for the Kyrie Irving, the last one, you flick it back. Now, for the signature size up, you flick it up. Now, once you combine all those things, it'll get you crazy moves, like this, and then you'll be unstoppable. It's just amazing. And then just take your jump shot. You will loosen up your defender. Once you've put your athlete up, make sure you put your athlete up, man. Then you'll be set. Okay, so that is it for this video. Sorry if the video comes out laggy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, subscribe, and smash that like button. So remember to check out I Get Crazy's channel. Thank you. Peace.
So esto te lo puedes poner como gasto ni nada.